Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Shorten the podcast. Your fast recent podcasts are nothing but scheduled talk about support and Q&A. Here we go again. There is no 30-minute segment about support. You're wrong. Stop saying that. If you don't have any topics for the podcast, why try to artificially extend it? Get right to gameplay. You complain games are too long and you don't have any time to play them. I think shortening the podcast will help alleviate this issue. Never said I don't have time to play them. I have said that they're too long. I never said I don't have time to play games. I don't know what you're talking about there. I know you'll say, we'll just come back to when the podcast... Wait, we'll come back when the podcast is over. Ask yourself, why should someone do that? Because there's a podcast scheduled for the morning, and if you don't want to watch the podcast, you come to the stream after it's over. That's like saying, man, I really want to watch the nightly news that starts at 9 p.m., but god damn it, there's an hour of sitcoms that happen from 8 to 9. Why can't they just cancel all the sitcoms and start the news at 8? Because that's the fucking broadcast schedule, stupid. You come to, when you want to see something live, you attend when it starts. My gameplay starts traditionally around 12:45 p.m. Pacific time. You know there's 3 hours of gameplay around 1 p.m.-ish. Why would you come for the scheduled podcast at 11:15 and complain that there's a podcast? Don't attend the podcast. Like, oh my god. Yikes. Like, what is going on with people?
So butthurt and so defensive that I was like, this is fucking great. I can't believe it.
There you go. Dentronic says, like ordering breakfast after the kitchen moved on to lunch. No, you know, it's the opposite of that. You show up at breakfast and you're yelling at the kitchen, why aren't you putting out dinner? It's breakfast, stupid. You're early. You can come back when dinner is served. Don't demand that the business completely change the way it operates because you can't adhere to a schedule. Like, what are you talking about? Good lord. All right? Engage with chat more. You don't really talk with chat during gameplay unless it's to moderate, tell chat to stop going off topic, or to read a super chat. You say it's a chill environment, but you yell at people when they don't talk about your gameplay. Maybe if you chat with people who go off topic, it can lead to interesting and meaningful conversations. Before I continue with that, I do try to engage with my chat. The problem is what you're addressing. Again, you can tell this person just watches detractor content and doesn't watch my content. Because the detractors will highlight the moments when I get upset if someone derailed the chat and say, oh, see, this is all filled in on stream today. When in reality, that was 1/40th of what happened on the stream. It was one moment. No, what I find is if I'm playing a game and the chat disengages from it, right? Like, this has happened with a couple Final Fantasy streams. I'm doing the open world content, and then people just start talking about other topics, right? I don't care if you talk about other topics, but understand if you're talking about shit that I don't know about, why are you doing that in my chat when you know the streamer is not interested? Like, let's talk about sports and baseball. I don't fucking know anything about sports and baseball, so why are you talking about it in my chat? This has not ever been a sports discussion stream, so why are you derailing the chat with that? You know that's not a topic I'm interested in. There's probably 7,000 other streams going on right now of someone who'd love to talk about sports. This is not one of them, so why are you derailing the chat? You see?
Oh, the stream's all about me. It's all about me. I'm all about myself. Listen, I'm a failure. I mean, I am narcissistic. Let's face it, I'm incredibly narcissistic. Everyone knows.
Those are the things that go crazy. If you're talking about something I understand or whatever, you want to ask my opinion, and you tag me in the chat, I always talk about that. Hell, I mean, half the time I'm playing the Yakuza games, the discussions we're having is completely off topic from what's going on in the game. So again, stop watching detractor content, okay? Reduce the wait period to chat. A 24 hours wait to chat is absurd. There's streamers that have as many trolls as you do, and maybe more, and they don't do this, because even they know this is an insane wait period. This is single-handedly ruining any chance you have in retaining newcomers. If the trolling is as bad as you say it is, get more moderators. You've had trust issues about giving people wrenches since the rogue mod incident. I don't know what that means, because there's been more than one mod who's basically been like a catfish situation. Rogue mods happen. It shouldn't make you distrusting of people. If someone wants to help in moderation, make them a mod. Okay, so literally, here we go again. So what other streamers do is different from what you do. That automatically makes it better. Okay, what streamers are you talking about? Because you're saying people with more trolls than me. Well, who has more trolls than me? Wings of Redemption? I don't know. Who else has more trolls than me? Not many. You know, take that from the mouth of Mike Klum himself. When he was doing the research for this documentary, he said to me, my God, at first I thought that you were exaggerating, but now that I've actually done the research, you absolutely have probably the biggest troll community I've ever seen. And he's been involved with Boogie. He's been involved with other people you guys don't even know. Other documentaries he's working on and failed and he didn't do them. People who are like massive lolcow shit on the internet. And he outright admitted mine's the worst. So, I don't know who you're talking about, who you think has more trolls than me. You're probably wrong, all right? But the fact is, they probably thrive on that shit. The reason they even have anyone showing up to their streams is because they don't moderate. So because they don't have any content to offer, all they do is lolcow shit. So when the drama starts, that's when they profit. So let the trolls come into my chat and insult me and send super chats that are insulting me and do all this shit. You know what? I don't do that. I don't play that game. I don't. My content is valid. My content is positive. My content has meaning and merit to an audience that wants to see it. It's not the time that Phil turns on his stream, everyone just rip him a new asshole as a lolcow, and that's how he profits. So if you want to see the lolcow marathon shit, you can go watch other content creators who even are on a fucking podcast called that, and you can leave me the fuck alone.
People will say, Phil's a hypocrite, and Phil doesn't, he's not self-aware.
But it's hilarious. So, reduce asking for support. Okay, valid suggestion. When you actually get into the meat of it, claiming that I do 10 to 30 minute segments just asking for support, as if I just stop making content to talk about it and refuse to make content until someone supports my stream. False, you watch too much detractor content. Shorten the podcast. Just show up after the podcast is done. There's a schedule for a reason. Engage with chat more. I do. Stop watching detractor content. Reduce the wait period to chat. Stop watching lolcows and detractor content. So, stop watching detractors, stop watching detractors, stop watching detractors. Oh, by the way, learn how to read a schedule. Thanks for the suggestions. That was a good one, huh? If you haven't noticed yet, okay, most of the problems that people seem to have with me actually aren't problems that they have with me. It's problems that they have based on watching detractor content. Like, you watched out of context, negative, defamatory content about me that's seriously molded to do that, to insult me and make me look bad, and then you come and complain without actually having watched the real me to know that it's not valid stuff. That's a you problem, not a me problem. And I hate to say it, more and more over these years, I'm seeing, really, this is the problem. It's people just don't want to take 5 seconds to fucking see who the real person is or what the real content is. Instead, they just want to laugh along with the meme, and it makes you fucking stupid. I'm sorry, there's just so many really frustrating people on the internet who just don't take 5 seconds to think for themselves. They just follow that sheep mentality of everyone hates this guy, so it must all be true. I'm not saying I'm perfect, and I'm certainly not saying that I'm flawless, and I'm certainly not saying that I haven't done stupid shit over the years. I have. And it's right for you to call me out on it when it happens. But when this is supposed to be the suggestion box, and literally all the stuff you just suggested is stuff that doesn't happen, I don't know what else to say, you know? Stop watching the shit that makes you feel that way.
Sometimes Phil would insult other people, or get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
So $38 in tips so far. Thank you, guys. Remember, if we hit that goal, I'll put on some Gunner glasses for you. Great ways to support the stream today would be super chats, which we have 0 right now, right? No one has super chatted yet, so I don't see that. Memberships, gifted memberships, or tips, all appreciated. And it would be great if we could hit that tier 1 goal of tips at least by the end of the stream. That would be amazing. And thanks to those, again, who are members of the channel, who are supporting this channel and allowing the show to be viable. Let's continue. How do you tip? Type exclamation point tip into the chat, and a link should generate that should explain how.
Disgusting beggar.
And again, thanks to those who have supported today. Nothing on the YouTube side, meaning no super chats, no memberships, but we did get 38 bucks in tips. Thank you for that. Maybe we'll get a little more by the end. Like I said, if we hit the tier 1 goal, that would be nice.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss. That's it for the show this week. I hope you enjoyed. I want to say thank you to everyone here who watched, and for the few who did support the show. Remember, again, the best way to support this channel is to become a member. So become a submissions level member, and you can get into this randomized playlist. Become a ultra member, and we're guaranteed to watch your clip one a week for a month. Okay. And thank you to everyone who is a current supporter. I really, really appreciate that. We'll do it all again, same time next week. Tips, where are they?
Tonight, please, if you can, support the stream in some way. No exaggeration. This stream, once a week, is what keeps this channel alive right now. The Posterity Project for Red Dead and Final Fantasy, it doesn't really do much. I think I make $1 a day of ad revenue on this channel. But it's these videos and these streams that actually are keeping stuff afloat. Whether it's becoming a member, gifting some memberships to the community, or maybe a super chat, or a tip. All of that helps a lot. You guys have actually been very supportive during these streams in the last month. And I really appreciate that, because it makes this channel viable to work on. So as long as we can keep doing these fun streams, and you guys keep supporting them, I will keep doing them. Okay? That's actually why I kept doing Retro React weekly, because originally it was going to be maybe an every other week deal, but you guys said, no, keep doing it. We love Heavy Rain, and you kept coming out and hanging out with me and supporting it, so I'll keep doing it as long as you keep showing up and supporting it, okay?
Money, money, money. Where's the money?
I'm looking for the...
Sniper No Simon says $100 to do a shot of whiskey to cozy up. I don't have any whiskey. Yeah, I don't have any whiskey right now in my house. I think the only liquor I have in my house right now is tequila and the leftover Long Island iced tea mix that I had from the Super Bowl event. That's it. And that's the only two things I have. But yeah, no whiskey. I just received a very generous $50 tip from Lisa Lou. Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like combs. He's got a big old eyeball.
Properly or something. Well, let's see if I can get up there this time. No, I'm frozen in fucking place again, dude. Oh my god. I'm frozen in place. So I can't play and the audio glitch too. But maybe he's supposed to be frozen in place until this happens and then he can walk up there. Maybe the problem was that it wasn't loading. Hold on.
Marble Street.
Now the audio got fixed.
I don't know what you're doing down there.
Oh my god.
Or whatever that shit is. It's beginning
Yeah, watch this
to
again.
attention.
Oh my god, what a waste of like 15 minutes. Oh. Seriously, what am I supposed to do while I watch this?
I know. You get me out of prison.
Oh.
Everything you like.
Oh, I love you. Oh.
Hiya! She'll be safe if you can get her out. Uh-oh. Wait, he left her! I'm not doing it. I didn't know that's what I was doing. Oh, I really see. See what I say? My one regret about this playthrough is that I reloaded. I didn't know that I was gonna escape by myself. I didn't know I had to free her somehow. Yeah. I'll do that again. I shouldn't have reloaded. I should have just let it ride and see what the ending would have been with the choices, you know? Definitely didn't intentionally do that.
I'm excited. Next week, it's the big finale. I hope you'll be here next week if you were here live. If not, I hope that you'll definitely join me on demand, you know, when you can. But I've really loved doing this. You guys have remained an awesome audience, engaged, supportive. I thank you so much for that, and I hope to see you for the conclusion of Retro React Heavy Rain next week. My favorite part, mobile games. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.